Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Saturday, and I hope you folks are enjoying your weekend so far. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, excuse me, right after my National Day calendar segment, now I have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Sunday, as we close out the weekend, the entire upcoming week, as well as a preview of next weekend, next Saturday that is. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Saturday night, as I begin my National Day calendar segment here. Of course, today was National Daiquiri Day. I mean, those under 21, you can tune into me if you want. Each year on this day, people across the United States fill their glasses with a rum-based cocktail and toast to National Daiquiri Day. So raise your glass and join all of the others in this celebration. Hashtag National Daiquiri Day. Daiquiri is a family of cocktails whose main ingredients are rum, citrus juice, typically lime, and sugar. Tasting of sunshine and beaches. It might be hard to believe how the daiquiri came to be. Back in 1898, men blasted away in the mines of a small community off the coast of Cuba during the Spanish-American War. One American engineer, James Cox, supervised a mining operation located in a village named Daiquiri. Good evening to you, Jessica. How are you doing on this Saturday night, and how was your day today? Every day after work, Cox and his employees would gather at the Venus Bar. Then one day, Cox mixed up Bacardi, lime, and sugar in a tall glass of ice. He named a new beverage after the daiquiri mines, and the drink soon became a staple in Havana. Eventually, someone added shaved ice, and sometimes lemons or both lemons and limes were used. In 1909, Admiral Lucius W. Johnson, a U.S. Navy medical officer, tried Cox's drink and subsequently introduced it to the Army and Navy Club in Washington, D.C. The popularity of the daiquiri again increased over the next few decades. When the daiquiri is sometimes served frozen, combining it in a blender eliminates the need for manual pulverization. Commercial machines produce a daiquiri with a texture similar to a smoothie, and they come in a variety of flavors too. Using a frozen limeade to create a daiquiri will provide the required texture, sweetness, and sourness all at the same time. Here's how to gather your friends and mix up a few daiquiris. So perfect. Just be careful. You know, it's Saturday night. You know, tons of people tend to get their drinks on. You know, it's Saturday night, and I'm sure that lots of youngsters, especially the younger adults, most in their 20s and 30s, or maybe the early 40s, tend to have a daiquiri just to celebrate the weekend. Hope there weren't a bunch of people drinking illegally at the Red River Balloon Rally. So gather up your friends and mix up a few daiquiris. Make them blended or on the rocks. Enjoy them as a mocktail or find a recipe for a daiquiri flavored dessert. Remember to always drink responsibly, never to drink and drive. Post on social media using hashtag National Daiquiri Day. So remember, drink responsibly, don't drink and drive. I see here in less than 2 weeks, Louisiana is about to ban texting on while anyone ban texting while driving, texting and driving at the same time. So not only was today National Daiquiri Day, today also was National Play Day, International Retainer Day, National Words with Friends Day. Also today was Toss Away the Could Haves and the Should Haves Day. Now tomorrow, which is Sunday, of course we all know that tomorrow is National Ice Cream Day. Also forgot to mention that last Sunday, July 13th, was National Delaware Day. I forgot to mention that National Delaware Day. Good evening to you, Molly. How are you doing on this Saturday night? So glad you could join me. And how was your day today? How are things going for you so far, Molly? I also forgot to mention, last Sunday, July 13th, was National Delaware Day. The first state to enter the Union. Tomorrow is Sunday, July 20th, is National Pennsylvania Day, the second state to enter the Union. How are you doing, Molly? So, this is your national day, so look. So I'll make this one, real fast. Okay, here are some of our famous people who were born on this day, Saturday, July 19th. TV actor Jared Padalecki turns 43. TV actor Owen Joyner turns 25. Guitarist Brian May turns 78. MMA fighter John Jones turns 38. Rock singer Will Wood turns 32. TV producer Chris Pratt turns 56. TV actor Anthony Edwards turns 63. Reggae singer Popcaan turns 37. TV actor Campbell Scott turns 64. TV actor Trey Byers turns 42. Voice actress Andrea Lippman turns 41. Movie actress Vanessa Shaw turns 49. Those are basically our famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day, Saturday, July 19th. Now, did you all realize that earlier today was the annual WNBA All-Star Game? Good evening to you, Brittany. How are you doing on this Saturday night, and how was your day today? So, the 2025, so how are you doing, Brittany? How was your day today? The 2025 WNBA All-Star Game had taken place earlier today on Saturday, July 19th at Gainbridge. Yes, I had a blueberry muffin cookie from Crumble earlier today. It was good. Second time I've had it this week. I also had the churro. So the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game was played earlier today on Saturday, July 19th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. And Team Collier defeated Team Clark with the final score of 151-131. And the MVP went out to Nafisa Collier. And it was aired nationally on ABC, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. So again, the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game had taken place earlier this evening. And it was hosted by the Indiana Fever. I just thought I'd bring you guys a brief update on it. I may bring another brief update in Monday night's video. Now, let's get to your weather. Truly, for sure, we have some heat on the way. So, with not much rain, not much rain expected, unfortunately, with lots more heat on the way. So, we're going to be seeing scorching temperatures over the next several days. So this is why the National Weather Service did issue a heat advisory earlier today. Heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow, which is Sunday, for all of North Louisiana, much of Southwest Arkansas, and extreme East Texas. The very hot temperatures, when combined with the humidity, will result in heat indices of 105 to 109 degrees over the advisory area. Please use extreme caution if you're going to be outdoors by drinking plenty of water and taking frequent breaks. So be sure to take that water's forecast and high temperatures reaching the mid to upper 90s. And this is all across the entire region. So here's what you should do: stay hydrated, limit streaming and time outdoors in the afternoon. If you have AC, just remember to use it, and wear lightweight, light color clothing. A high risk for extreme heat exists for all of the 4-state region as we move into the final week of July. So we're going to be seeing. So I think I was showing you this last night. So high risk at least 60% across the entire 4-state region. This will likely take place in the final week of July, from Friday, July 25th through Thursday, July 31st. So we're gonna be seeing the temperature, some of the hottest we've seen so far this year. Afternoon temperatures Sunday will climb to the mid and upper 90s area wide. However, when combined with the humidity, heat indices will exceed over 100 degrees across the region. Highs will range from the mid to upper 90s. What you see here to the left and what you see to the right is what's it. I got forecast high temperatures reaching 97, 98. The feels like temperature will be in the mid to upper 100s. So the heat indices will be in excess of 100 degrees area wide. So please take it easy if you have to be outside. Be sure to take frequent breaks and drink lots of water. Now here are your averages and records for this day, Saturday, July 19th. Normal high is 95, normal low is 74. 104 is the record high set on this day back in 2018. 65 is the record low set on this day back in 1977. And heat index is in effect for much the entire 4-state region. And this covers all of entire Louisiana, portions of East Texas, South and Southern Arkansas, and some portions of southeastern Oklahoma. And we're not seeing any rain anywhere across the entire 4-state area here on this Saturday night. Just a couple small spotty showers in western North Carolina and a portion of southeastern Alabama. Basically, not much is showing if you look on the regional radar here on this Saturday night. Just basically all quiet. Now, of course, we've had a rather typical start to this weekend. So we've had a rather typical start to this weekend when we started there with lots of clouds. The clouds have eventually give way to some sunshine, just like we saw yesterday. But we saw a bit more sunshine today compared to what we saw yesterday. And high temperatures actually reached the low to mid 90s across the area. So it was your typical summer afternoon with the daytime heating and humidity. Some areas had experienced a few pop-up showers and storms, especially if you've been at the annual river balloon rally taking place at Louisiana Downs. But the actual feels so it was turned out to be seasonally hot and humid. And of course, here in Shreveport locally, we did not receive any rain. So it's been a rather dry start to the weekend. Unlike what we had last weekend, we've had storms popping up. So for those of you, including us, if you got missed out on the rain, and you're probably gonna, I'll let you guys know when we're gonna see. I'll let you guys know when our rain chance is gonna be. So if you want rain, I'll have to let you know. Because it looks like we have a mainly hot and dry week ahead of us. I'm about to tell you guys about it shortly. Temperature outside here on this Saturday night is 82 degrees with clear skies. Humidity is 74%. Dew point is 73 degrees. You have a south wind at 7 miles per hour with the feels like temperature of 87 degrees. Good evening to you, Gabriel. How are you doing on this Saturday night? How was your day today? Barometric pressure at 30.05 inches of mercury. Visibility is at 10 miles an hour. Visibility is at 10 miles. So that's our thing. So again, the National Weather Service, according to the National Weather Service, we are under a heat advisory that goes into effect from tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So heat index values up to 109 degrees are expected all of south central and southwest Arkansas, northern central Louisiana, McCurtain County and Oklahoma, and portions of East Texas from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Sunday, which is tomorrow. Hot temperatures and high humidity may cause heat illnesses. Here's what you should do for the preparedness actions. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Take extra precautions when outside, wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing. Try to limit strenuous activities early morning or evening. Take action when you see symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. So, Please, I need you guys to please be careful if you're gonna be outside. If you're gonna be spending any time during the day. So the best time you want to get outside is like early in the morning before and during sunrise, and later in the evening much later in the evening during after sunset. But technically and of course, we are currently not experiencing any activity happening in the tropics. So that tropical disturbance kind of got teased by that, since we did not get much of any rain, unlike our friends and neighbors down in South Louisiana have. We did not experience any of the heavy rains that we had hoped. So I did have a chance of storms in the forecast for this day, but it doesn't look like so. It doesn't look so. If you're looking for rain, it doesn't look like that much of that is going to happen. So it will be, only other than a slight chance. So we expect mostly clear. It will be warm with mostly clear skies tonight. The low temperature 78 degrees. With the south-southwest wind 7 miles per hour. Put your rain chance at a 20%. Just a slight chance of maybe a brief shower or thunderstorm or two, but I'm not expecting much of anything. Now tomorrow it'll be hot with mostly partly to mostly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy and hot with the high. Remember the dangers of dehydration, heat stroke. If you're going to be spending any time outdoors for an extended period of time, with a high temperature of 98 degrees, it feels like temperature 107. We'll have a south-southwest wind at 9 miles per hour, and no rain is expected tomorrow as you're going to your Sunday to close out the weekend. So heading out to church services tomorrow, you basically do not need anything. So you can see partly mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Early and around noon tomorrow, we should see temperature topping out at 92. It feels like temperature 105. So please be careful if you're going to be outside. 96 tomorrow around 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It feels like temperature 107. Now here's what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. After tonight's low temperature of 78 degrees, it will be a rather warm start to the day with mostly clear skies, with maybe a slight chance of a brief shower or two. I'm not expecting much of anything to occur. Now tomorrow, going to your Sunday, it will be hot with mostly cloudy skies. Just remember the dangers of dehydration and heat stroke. If you're going to be spending any time outside with a high of 98, low of 77, feels like temperature 107. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Monday, it will be hot with plenty of sunshine. Again, remember the dangers of dehydration and heat stroke if you're going to be spending any time outdoors for your Monday. High of 98, low of 76, feels like temperature 109. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Tuesday, another hot day with sunshine. Again, remember the dehydration and dangers of dehydration, heat stroke. High of 100 could see triple digits for the first time this year, happening as soon as Tuesday. High of 100, low of 78, feels like temperature 111. That could be excessive heat warning criteria. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour, and we're not expecting any rain. Wednesday, again, hot with plenty of sunshine. High of 100, low of 77, feels like temperature 113. We'll have a southwest wind at 6 miles per hour, no rain is expected. That's for your Wednesday. Now for your Thursday, partly cloudy and hot. High of 101, low of 78, feels like temperature 114. We'll have a southeast wind at 6 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Friday, we'll kind of ease back down, close to normal, still slightly above normal. Expect partly cloudy skies with at least a slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm or two. It'll still be a hot day for us. High of 98, low of 77, feels like temperature 110. We'll have a southwest wind as east-southeast wind at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 20%. And also going to your Saturday, expect plenty of sunshine. High of 96, low of 79, feels like temperature 110. We'll have a south-southeast wind at 7 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. Looks like as we go to the following week, we have temperatures in the upper 90s to near 100. 10% chance for Monday the 27th, Tuesday the 28th, 60% chance, and no rain expected for Wednesday the 29th. So we have dangerous heat and humidity on the way. The hottest temperatures so far this year. Highs will mostly be in the upper 90s for both tomorrow and Monday. Tomorrow, which is Sunday and Monday, highs will be in the triple digits Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll ease back into the mid to upper 90s by the time we get to Friday and Saturday. Look at this. No rain expected all the way through at least Thursday. Only rain chance is a 20%. That's for Friday. No rain is expected for Saturday. So A mainly hot and dry week ahead, so please prepare yourselves to cool off and drinking plenty of water. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys on this Saturday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.